The most recent report released by the Department of Agriculture in 2015 estimated that for a middle-income household with two parents and two children, it would cost more than $233,600 to raise a child from birth through age 17. And that's in 2015 dollars. With inflation, that number translates to almost $286,000 in 2022. The report calculated it would cost the hypothetical family of four anywhere from $9,330 to $23,380 per child in 1 year. This range depends on the age of the child and income of the parents. Adjusting for inflation, that range in 2022 would be between about $11,400 and $28,600. But adjusting for inflation may not be enough. Childcare costs have actually outpaced inflation. Childcare prices surpassed annual inflation by nearly 4 percentage points in 2020, and that was before the worst of the pandemic inflation woes.
Kids are expensive. Here's how real estate can help. Buy a $200,000 home with 5% down or $10,000 down. Live in it for a year. Buy another primary residence and move into it. Rent your previous home and rinse and repeat. Do this 3 or more times. Receive cash flow, tax benefits, and appreciation. Now for simple numbers, let's just say you cash flow about $500 per month. After you've moved into your 4th property and you're renting out the other 3, your investments will pay for your kids until they're out of the house. By then, those investments very likely went up in value. Your rental income likely increased over time. Your tenants have actually paid down almost half of your loan balance, and you've saved tens of thousands of dollars in taxes in multiple categories. After those 4 down payments and closing costs for each of those 4 properties, you likely only spent roughly $52,000 on all of those properties, excluding regular maintenance over time. If each of those properties appreciated on average about 3% per year over those 18 years, each of those homes would be worth roughly $340,000. And if you purchase these properties today with today's interest rates around 5% on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, your loan balance on each property year 18 would be around $110,000, meaning your tenants paid down that mortgage and paid down that principal over those 18 years for you. Now let's take a step back for a second. For the average family, if it costs around $280,000 per 2 children until they're out of the house, the principal pay down without any cash flow or any appreciation, if you sold all 3 of these properties after year 18 for $200,000, what you bought it for, these 3 investments would almost cover all of your children's expenses over those last 18 years with 0 cash flow and 0 appreciation, straight up principal pay down. Now the best part about all of this, you don't have to stop after property number 4. Give me a shout for any advice on anything real estate related. Happy to help.